Hi everyone, and welcome to Country Cuddlebugs Nursery. Today I will be doing a details video on the Ashton Drake Gallery's partial silicone Lily Rose. If you care to learn more about this little doll, then keep on watching. Okay, so to begin the video, this again is Lily Rose, and she is the Ashton Drake's first so truly soft Sleek doll. She was sculpted by doll artist Michelle Fagan, and she's approximately 21 inches long. She has rooted hair, and to me it looks like it's pretty close to micro rooted, and she is 3/4 arms and 3/4 legs. So when Lily Rose arrives, she comes dressed in this beautiful light yellow dress that has roses all over it and a really pretty pink, a darker pink ribbon, and then a light pink rose right here. She also has a matching bonnet, and under her dress she has a light yellow bloomer. On her feet she comes with these adorable little shoes or slippers. And then she is also sent home with another outfit. I don't know whether this would be a pajama or just another outfit, which is really pretty, and a blanket. So the blanket is, it almost seems like a flannel, and then it has this green ribbon that goes around the outside of it. Again, this really pretty pink ribbon and lace. She has in the corner of her blanket, she has a lily and a rose, fitting for Lily Rose, and then these pearl flowers. Now on the picture, when you see her on the Ashton Drake website, it does say her name in the corner, Lily Rose. Well, the blanket that they send does not have her name on it, which I think it would have been a really nice touch to even personalize this set even more. But it still is a really nice set. It's nice that she comes with a few extra pieces. Okay, so back to Lily Rose. I am going to start from her feet and work my way up. So her legs are 3/4 legs. They are nice and solid. They feel nice and heavy. And there is some detailing in her feet. Now this one here has a little bit more detailing, and what I came to learn, and I knew this before I ordered her, is that her limbs are a little bit off. So this foot here seems to be just a little bit bigger than this one here. This one is more chunky, it seems. This one is thinner. The heel seems a little bit smaller. This one seems a little bit bigger. The toe, this one seems a little bit bigger. This one a little bit smaller. So I knew this, but I wanted to order her anyway because she is the first silicone Ashton Drake doll. I think it's just nice to have in a collection. But yeah, this one I find is more detailed. So you can see on the bottom the creases and wrinkles. Her nails are nicely tipped, and there is some coloring in her nail. This one here, there is some detailing, but not quite as much. Again, her nails are nicely tipped. She has blushing on the top of her foot. This one as well. And then on her knees, there's blushing there as well. Her legs have some lines in here, and in here there is one line. But I can say from just ordering Little and Lovely Gabrielle that Gabrielle has more details in her limbs. And also, I don't know if it's just me, but Gabrielle feels a little bit more squishier. I love her silicone. Again, I don't know if it's me because I'm new to this and I don't know the type of silicone that was used on either doll, if they were the same, but to me I think they feel a little bit different. Gabrielle seems more squishy, but Lily Rose does feel really, really nice. Moving on up, you can see the bottom of her body. So she is 3/4 limb, and I will be changing out her body. I'm going to try to put her on a full leg, and we're going to see how that works. I definitely will share that, and this way, if this is something that you've thought of, I'm not so crazy about the 3/4 legs, and to me it seems this may work with her, but I'm gonna have to try it out. Then moving on up a bit, you can see with her arms, again, there is a difference in the size of limbs. So this one over here seems like it is a bit smaller. This hand, you can see the fingers, and then the fingers with this one. I'm sorry, let me just move my camera up a bit. The tripod is not cooperating. Okay, so here you can see she has longer fingers on this hand than this hand, and it is a smaller hand. I don't know if that was done. I thought I heard someone say that it was done because when you pose her, this hand goes over her eyes. I don't know if that was the reason, but that was one reason that was given. Maybe that's why they did it. But I mean, you can always camouflage it if you want to put little mitts on her, like the scratch mitts. And to be honest, I notice it more when I see it on camera. It doesn't really, like, I don't notice it as much when I'm just looking at her, but through a camera, I think you do see it a little bit more. And then she has the 3/4 arms. Now the body that I'm getting, I will keep her with 3/4 arms because I don't think her arms are long enough to switch that. Then up to her face. I love Lily Rose's face, and that is just the reason I had to get her, because I think her face is just beautiful. I actually love the coloring on her. To me, she seems more like the peaches and cream kind of doll. Her lips are lightly, you know, they're not really dark, which I really love. And she has the blushing on her cheeks. She has some blushing on her forehead. And her skin tone, I think, is really nice as well. It really suits her with her blonde hair and with her beautiful blue eyes. Now, in seeing other box openings and detail videos, I did notice that it seems like the eyes on the different Lily Rose dolls, some had a lighter blue and then some seemed like they were a darker blue. I don't know if that was just the lighting or if there is a difference with the dolls. I'm not quite sure, but I'm very happy with her eyes. I think they, again, suit her so beautifully with her colored hair. And I think I was fortunate because I have heard of some people ordering her and not getting as much hair, but this Lily Rose definitely has a nice full head of hair. So let's just zoom in a little bit on the face to show you her squishiness. She is just precious. I'm sorry, my tripod just broke, so it's not staying. Look how pretty she is. Okay, so now just to show you the squishiness of her. She's nice and squishy. And I have modified a passy to go in her mouth. Now with my Lily Rose, it seems like she has just a little piece, I think you can see it there, of the silicone, like a little chunk that's not there, but I'm not going to send her back for that. Other than that, she seems really nice, so I don't want to take the chance of sending her back and then not knowing how the next one will be, but she is just so cute. Then her nose is really squishy as well. And then her ears. And I'm going to be piercing her ears. Really nice and squishy. And then of course her forehead. I mean, there is a little bit of movement there. It's not like really solid, but it's not as squishy as say down here. She's just so cute. I think she's a beautiful, beautiful doll, even with those imperfections on her. And I did powder her a little bit, so you might see some powder there. Okay, so her hair, I want to see if you can see. It's really nicely rooted, and as I said, she has a ton of hair. And to me, it seems like it's more micro rooted, which is really nice. So I hope to be able to keep Lily Rose's hair as long as possible. I have combed it a few times, and there's a couple hairs that have come out, but on the most part, it seems like it combs very nicely. And there is a bit of a wave to her hair, like when you wet her hair. So it can go a little bit curly. I just haven't styled it that way yet, but I think she is absolutely precious. So here I'll just pick her up. She does come with a diaper, but she is a really, really nice weight as well. She feels nicely, like a nice weight. There's her neck. So she's got a wrinkle there in her neck. And then her ears, you can see them better. Really nice detail. There's her other ear. And I want you to be able to see her hands. So there's the one. And then the top. And then here's the other hand. And this hand here is really nice. If you put your finger in there, it's like she's holding on to it. There's a little bit of a grip there, so that feels really nice. So overall, I really, really recommend Lily Rose. Now, I'm gonna just tell you my thoughts on her, and as I'm doing that, I'm just going to put her in an outfit so that you can see her dressed up. Okay, so with Lily Rose, as I said, her mouth is open. Now let me zoom in on her mouth so you can see it again. I love how the inside of her mouth has right here, it looks like it is her gum, so you can see that. I love that little part of her mouth. I think it's adorable. And so my finger can fit in her mouth, and she probably could take a normal pacifier, but because it doesn't go deep enough, then you would definitely have to modify the pacifier. So what I did was I purchased a 0 to 2 month Nook, and this was a 2-pack, and it worked great for Little and Lovely Gabrielle from Ashton Drake as well. So it's the same one that I used on her, and I just put a little bit of powder on that, and I'll just lift her lip, and she takes that beautifully. Okay, so that's the great thing about Lily Rose as well, that she takes the pacifiers really nicely. Okay, so I did powder her a little bit, so I'm not going to go too crazy, but what I'm using is the pure cornstarch baby powder. I heard that even the food grade pure cornstarch is great to use, but that's what I saw. I didn't have any, so I just picked that up for now. And I'm just using my Dollar Tree unicorn brush to just apply the powder on her. But she does feel really, really nice. I do love the feel of silicone, and hopefully one day I will be able to know the feel of an artist grade, either partial silicone or full body silicone. But for now, I'm really, really pleased with the Ashton Drake Lily Rose, and in general, the partial silicones altogether. Especially Gabrielle, I'm telling you, her silicone just feels a little bit different than Lily Rose. I would say that I like Gabrielle's better. It's just more squishy. But Lily Rose feels really nice as well. Okay, so I'm just going to put on this onesie, and these I just picked up at the thrift store. They are from Disney. And you know what? Usually I put a hat on her right away so that I don't mess up her hair. Let me grab her hat. I just like to put her hat on first. Now she has this little bow that's tied to her hair. I will end up taking that out just so that I can do her hair in different ways. But for now, I'm just going to put this hat on just to make changing her a little bit easier for the moment. So I really do recommend Lily Rose. Now, if it bothers you about the limbs, then definitely go ahead and check out their newer partial silicones. There's Pretty and Petite Presley, or the one that I purchased, which is Little and Lovely Gabrielle. They are really, really nice. And I don't think you will be disappointed. But for me, I just had to have a Lily Rose. She is worth it to me because I think her face is just precious. And I'm really excited to change her body out and see how she looks with the full legs. I think that's gonna look really nice with her as well. And I did notice some people saying about her head, that her head doesn't seem proportionate to her body. I don't think it's like terrible, but I think they are right. It does seem a little bit on the smaller side, like she seems really long to me. But her head, if it was a little bit, maybe a little bit bigger, it would look better. But I do recommend getting her because she really is a beautiful baby, and the size of her is nice too. But it is funny how when you see her on camera, she almost seems a little bit bigger than she really is. Like, I wasn't too shocked, but I think she does look bigger on camera. But again, she's approximately 21 inches long, so that's a good size. And you know, if you can't afford an artist grade silicone, I definitely feel that she is worth it. Okay, let me go sit her in her chair again and I will close out the video. Okay, so I just decided to lay her in the bassinet so that you could see her outfit better. Now, for those of you who are wondering about clothing I've heard that Lily Rose fits newborn. I haven't myself tried a newborn outfit on her as well. It's going to really depend on the company that you purchase the clothing from. Like, I find Carter's runs a little bit smaller, but with the Disney store, this is a 3-month outfit. And although it's a little bit baggy on her, I actually like putting clothes on the dolls that are baggy. I just think it makes them look a little bit more realistic. So this is 3 months, and I love how it fits her. I also picked up a pair of shoes that I had on hand. They're not the exact size for her feet. These are from Baby Gap, and they are 0 to 3 months. However, they do work with her because she is long, so I don't think they look bad on her. But I'm going to show you again with her limbs. You can see the gap on either side of her foot. And then with this limb, there's less of a gap. Just to show you that. But I mean, when you have shoes on them, you really don't notice the difference. Or socks, you know, it hides it up nicely when you do that. Even with her hands. Like right now for me, it's not terribly noticeable, but if it does get to the point where someone is bothered by it, you could always just cover them up with some scratch mitts. And that, again, makes them more realistic looking as well. And what I like also about Lily Rose is that although she is an awake baby, her arms, they do, like, it rotates. So she is really nice for posing. So this arm here can go over her eyes. So if you're taking pictures, it, you know, it gives it the look as though she's sleeping if you take the picture in the right way. Or if you go a little bit lower, it's like she's peeking out, she's playing shy. So it is nice that you could do that. And I also forgot to mention with her head does not turn, at least mine doesn't. I did see one video of someone that had purchased Lily Rose, and she was able to turn her head, like, but it doesn't turn with ease. Like, I can turn it, but it doesn't like rotate the way that her arm does. But once I put her on her new body, I'm going to see if I can maybe add a neck ring to her head so that she can move more at ease. We'll see. We'll see how she does on her new body. If all goes well, I definitely will share that as well. Even if I don't share the process, I would like to, but I'm a little bit nervous. I have changed regular bodies before, like with the doe suede, the vinyl bodies, but because she's silicone, I don't want to wreck her. But we'll see. I may share that. But I definitely, again, think she is so worth it. She is such a beautiful looking baby, and being that she's partial silicone, I think she's worth it. She's just a really, really beautiful baby doll. So that will do it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you consider doing so. I will hopefully be adding to this channel as I have time, as I purchase new dolls, as I purchase new kits. I'm hoping to do some detailed videos on some kits as well, so that maybe there's a kit out there that you yourself want to reborn or you want to have reborn, and hopefully you'll be able to see it a little bit better before you purchase it or order that baby. And also maybe some chat videos, because I enjoy watching them as well with chat and changing videos. Okay guys, well, you have a great day or evening depending on when you're watching this, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.